Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for BTS Suga. This is a requested reading. Looks like the weight of things are weighing heavily, maybe about a marriage and a calling. So these are things that are changing due to a lesson that was recently learned. Now, this is going to be something that is a big life-changing event almost, where there is a transformation, closure from this lesson, accepting this, being awakened to whatever it was by looking back on what was meant to be learned about self. So Suga is learning something about self here. From some shady ass behavior that may have been in and around him here. Let's just see. Seven of Cups, and it may have been about some options here. Somebody in the options that he was looking at may have an ulterior motive. He may be looking at things in an honest way, may not honestly see that this is necessarily someone to take out of his energy. Let's see. He may be healing at this time or want to heal something for somebody he's looking to maybe see as healed. They have to be a healed individual, done some work on themselves for that long-term outlook. So when it comes to these options, there is somebody wanting to try to get away with something. And he doesn't want whoever this is to break his heart. So he doesn't want to be wrong about this. So he might be very cautious about the way he chooses somebody in particular this time. He might still be kind of healing, but if it comes along, it comes along. But otherwise, there might be a lot of pressure from maybe mom and dad or friends. Maybe other friends are getting married or will be having children. There's this calling, almost like a clock ticking, maybe about having children. Doesn't want to be too old when he does. Maybe he has a vision for himself, and he wants to whoever he has this vision about to maybe be attractive or have that bond where there's attraction there. Let's just see who is in and around him at this time, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Oh, okay. These three want to come out. There's the healing. The gloomy thoughts. Okay, and this is where doesn't want to be wrong about somebody here. Hmm. He doesn't want to get divorced, and I feel like whoever he chooses, he doesn't want it to be, he wants it to be on the up and up. He doesn't want it to be for alternate reasons or ulterior, oh my God, other reasons that they're doing it. All right, there is a turning point here about some blockage or stagnation that's keeping this from coming forward. And wow, isn't that interesting? It has to be about judge, maybe court. It may be that the judge is taking too long to make a decision. I'm not sure what this is here. Court, judge, gloomy thoughts, stagnation, healing, and a turning point about a journey. So does he do something here that gets him in trouble? Maybe this is a friend that he's meant to stay away from in some time here while they're going through this. Doesn't want it to reflect back on him, or what is this? Let's just see. Maybe his friend is getting divorced, or parents, somebody he knows. Yeah, there's a realization here, an epiphany about trust. and moving. So somebody might be moving out. There might be a big breakup. Maybe they were supposed to get married. Maybe he's breaking up with somebody or moving away from someone else. There's some trust being looked at here, a realization about who or who he can't trust, maybe. He's moving away. Maybe he's going into the military. I don't know. Maybe he's already done that and moved back. I don't know. Let's just see here. Okay, for his person, there may be a conflict here. They may have to get divorced before they can come forward to be in this union. There's some authority issues or in this conflict that they're having. Maybe there is meditation or meditation. Maybe they should meditate, but maybe there is some mediation where they have someone else listening to their grievance and siding with one or the other, making a decision on who is legally right about something. It was a breach of a contract. So this may be a breach, moving away and breaching a contract, maybe to do with the group. And he may just be observing now and not being a part of something here. Something major may have happened with Suga or a friend of Suga's, maybe. I don't know. It's about long-term outlook on something, though. It's a long-term relationship. So it might be a friend that's been a friend for a very long time that he loves like a brother or a sister, depending on the gender. Let's see about the emotions had here. Okay, panic. All right. So definitely is thinking in a panicked way about something. What is this? Fear. Worry. Definitely a lot of worry and disgust. Maybe disgusted in itself. Depends on what this trust was about. Trusting somebody that breached a contract. So maybe this was a disclosure about not saying anything if they were together. There's disappointment on this person's side. And sometimes somebody's rejection is for somebody's protection. So he might be being protected by somebody rejecting him or walking away from somebody. There may be contracts here with people that he dates as well to have that disclosure, no talking about the relationship if there is ever a breakup. And that might be something that somebody has signed. There's some doubt here, and maybe this has to do with trust. What is this about? Emptiness feeling. So somebody's not being fulfilled here for something. But they both have hope on maybe even in the darkness. What does this say? It says a gentle light that persists even in the darkness, guiding you towards possibilities yet unseen. So this might be giving you hope about the future, not to give up on love or people in your life, depending on what they're going through or whatever the case is. This is to help you find inner peace by not maybe getting involved or maybe about ending something out to get that peace back because your heart knows the way. Sugar, and to let you trust the process. So maybe having trust in spirit's going to come through on this, even if it looks gloomy outlook on things. And because everything will make sense for this person that you might be walking away from, Sugar, or that it didn't work out with. Somebody that had shady ass behavior, wanting to getting away with something. And the Seven of Cups is there was maybe this is an illusion or wanting to give you some type of illusion, Sugar, to make you make other choices or something along those lines to help you unburden your heart. So this is all going to help you when it comes to love, because it's a gift wrapped in hardship. So you may have to go through this hardship, even if it's through the court system, to untangle yourself from somebody here, Suga. And even if they had this breach in contract, now maybe you're observing the observer. Maybe they can't be a part of something anymore, and you see them out there observing instead of being a part of the group or doing something together. This is kind of saying that this is kind of a blessing in disguise, whoever this is, to him. They were not worth the energy that he gave to them. Uh, in return, he ended up getting a broken heart. So there's divine harmony when he does meet his soulmate. There's self-love, so knowing the importance of having alone time and having that home care and shared purpose. So there is something that you are meant to share here with your person once your soulmate shows up for you. Suga. So, a spiritual partnership. So their belief systems may be quite similar, perfect alignment in their frequency and emotional intimacy. So there's definitely shared deep vulnerabilities with one another, going deep with a deep bond here with one another, especially if there are disclosing agreements not to say anything. This is that, um, there's a word for it and I can't think of it right now. Cycles are closed. The end becomes the beginning. Love flows forever in a closed cycle. So this cycle will close out for this new cycle to begin, and there won't be any more beginning cycles for you. Once this closes out, this is who you are with for life. So this is going to be that 10 of Cups with your soulmate once they show up. So the King of Wands, there is something else needing to be learned here. This is pausing and reflecting on things. Even if he has that win and that victory, there still needs to be some honest discussion that has to do with maybe the vision that he's seeing about whoever this is involving. And he is emotionally available, and that might be what somebody is playing on, his vulnerabilities. Journey. Somebody's hanging on to, still wanting to team up, and that's coming to an end. This is essentially saying, even if you try over and over and over again, it's just going to keep coming back with the Tower. Suga, whoever this is not meant for you. Now, the Observer, this is somebody that will act as if they are the wounded warrior, or this could be Suga. This person may still chase them, chase Suga, maybe is a fan that wants to be more. He's not worried about it, though. Let's see. Hope. Yeah, he's going to those calmer waters away from this person. Whatever that is has ended out. This is wrapping up those closed cycle and looking at other options, knowing that he did the right thing when it came to whatever illusion this was. He's looking to get the right cup this time. He's looking at lessons. He's feeling like a sanctuary once he does. He's looking at that transformation as well when it comes to this end, with all of the things that happen, going to court, talking to a judge. This may be something that somebody said he did that he didn't, or it may have something to do with a contract. All right. Once that transformation is there, the manifesting begins, and your soulmate will show up. They'll want to fight for this just as much as you do. There is that 10 of Cups showing up, and they may not have a whole lot of money, but I feel like if this means you'll have this if you leave somebody out in the cold, maybe that is what it's indicating, or that this person has quite a bit less when it comes to money, but they have a good heart. They may be taking these people into the church to get them warm. So they may be a very big humanitarian. Wow. And you're going to look before you leap when it comes to taking the plunge with this person. So whoever his soulmate is, they may not be somebody famous. They may be just a regular person that doesn't have that lap of luxury type of lifestyle or the money that he would have. Let's have a look at. Oh, I thought I saw an E there. I did. All right, there's that social aspect of things, branching out, being social, expanding towards other people, that extensive influence, maybe even towards others. Oh, we have grateful, counting your blessings. Let's see, what is this? Magic. All right, maybe you haven't discovered what your abilities are just yet. Maybe these unforeseen forces haven't taken action on your behalf as of yet. You may have to give them permission to do so because of free will. So let's see, and kindness. Having compassion, doing a good deed, that equal give and receive. And there's that transformation. I can't make it up. And the opportunity, lucky break for someone out there that wants to be with Suga. All right, this is what I have for Suga, BTS Suga, and this was a requested reading. So please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so and you watch the content quite a bit. I am trying to get to those 10,000 subscribers, so all the help will really make a difference for getting those messages out to people that need to hear them. All right, you guys, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.